So as we get started, let's go ahead and open up your textbook to page 42. So I'll give you a second to get your textbook out, get your pencil out to take some notes. If you have flashcards, take those out as well. If you have like I don't know if you have one of these, a whiteboard, you can get that out as well, because I'll be showing some notes and taking some notes there. If you want to just use a blank sheet of paper, that works too. But go ahead and get your textbook out. You'll need your workbook here in a minute as well. So you're going to want to get that out. And I think we start page 77 on the workbook, so you can go ahead and turn there as well. So you should have your textbook out to page 42, following along with me. You should have your workbook out to page 77, ready to go to that. And anything to take notes with, whether it's flashcards, a whiteboard, blank sheets of paper, whatever you need. So hopefully you've got that out, and we'll go ahead and get started. So our Latin saying this week is in hoc signo vinces, which means in this sign you will conquer. Hoc comes from the Latin word meaning this, which is pronounced, the dictionary form is pronounced hic, haec, hoc. So that's where we get hoc from. Then we have signo, which is from the Latin word meaning sign. The dictionary form is signum, signi. So we have hoc, signo, and then we have vinces, which means you will conquer, and that's from the Latin word vinco, vincere, vinci, and victus. So of course, vincere is that infinitive, and that's where we get the stem for that word. So in hoc signo vinces, which means in this sign you will conquer. And that's our Latin saying this week. If you'll notice in the first chart, we have the present system, third conjugation. And they've got a model noun for us, rego, regere, which means I rule. And you'll see the present stem for that is reg. So I'm just going to go and read the present, imperfect, and future tense of rego, regere. Feel free to read along with me. If you say it out loud, that's helpful as well. So here we go. So we have present tense. Rego, regis, regit, regimus, regitis, regunt. Imperfect. Regibam, regibas, regibat, regibamus, regibatis, regibant. Then we have the future. Regam, reges, regate, regemus, regetis, regent. Now, if you'll read these bullet points with me, super important if you haven't done that to make sure you read all of these bullet points. And I took some notes myself on the bullet points so you can follow along with me there. So, for the infinitive, we're reading that first bullet point. The infinitive ending for third conjugation verbs is ere. So, you guys know the first and second conjugation verb endings. So we have, let me get my nice little marker right here. So for first conjugation, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to turn it this way. So first conjugation, we know we have are. Second conjugation, we have ere with a macron. And for third conjugation, we have ere, but we have no macron. So those are the differences. We know there's a fourth conjugation, but we are not there yet, so you don't need to worry about that. So those are our three infinitive endings. We have first conjugation are, second conjugation ere with a macron, and third conjugation ere with no macron. So let's read on. Second bullet point, it says, study the present system of third conjugation model verb rego. The third conjugation does not follow the clear, consistent patterns of first and second conjugations. Dropping the re from the infinitive does not give a stem with a consistent stem vowel. You'll probably remember that if you haven't done it already from your workbook, because that's a direct question asking about the stem vowel. So let's take a look at a first conjugation verb, amo, amare. So amo, amare, to find the present stem, which you'll use for the present system, so that's your present tense, imperfect tense, and future tense, we know that we need to find the stem. We drop the re from the infinitive. So go ahead and drop, boop. It's working more as an eraser than a pink marker, but that's all right. So we drop the re, and that leaves us with, you're not going to be able to see that. Let me do that in black. Leaves us with ama. So we drop the re, and we get ama, and that's our present stem that we're going to use to do present tense, imperfect tense, and future tense. But third conjugation is different. Third conjugation, we don't do that. Let's see what it says in that third bullet point. It says, to form the present system of a third conjugation verb, the root keyword root, you'll see that in your workbook. The root without a stem vowel must serve as the stem. And to find the root, you drop the whole infinitive ending, the whole thing, not just the RE, the whole thing from the second principal part. So we're not just dropping the RE, we're dropping the ERE. And that leaves us with a root that serves as our stem, which is reg. That's our present stem for the entire present system. So present, imperfect, and future tense. Reg is going to be our stem, which it's actually not a stem, it's a root. It's just serving as a stem. And that's what makes third conjugation a little bit different. So if you look at all of these words down here, they've got a nice little breakdown below that third bullet point. It's got first principal part, rego, second principal part, which we know is called the infinitive, regere, and then when we see it drops the ERE and we get our root, which is the stem, reg. Now, you would do that for all of our vocab words, all of them. So you see decode, dicere, what's your root going to be? You're going to drop the ERE, you're going to get DIC. You see ducode, ducere, drop the ERE, DUC, figo, figere, so on and so forth. So that's how you get the stem for third conjugation. Slightly different. It's very easy to get confused, so make sure you follow that. Let's go ahead and look at those vocab words. I'm going to say those.